It is time for Business 911 on this edition of Checks Daily. For that, we welcome Sandra Dueck. She's the policy analyst specialist and really neat lady from the Peterborough Chamber of Commerce.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I like that introduction.
You're talking about, you're looking at the role or the future, I guess, of our post-secondary students.
Yes. Yes, the Canadian Chamber of Commerce just released a report about a week and a half ago now, and it talks about, they called it, and I love the title, it's called A Battle We Can't Afford to Lose, and it's getting Canadian students from education to employment. And in our conversation before, you asked, well, why would the Chamber even get involved in this type of I guess, topic or conversation? And it's because, if you think about it, and you know, Perrin Beatty, who is the CEO and president of the Canadian Chamber of Commerce, he said it best, really. Youth are the largest cohort of people entering the workforce every year. So, you know, we have to get it right for them. We have to find out what's not working. We know we have a skills gap. How is what we're doing in our post-secondary education actually addressing those gaps, and where, you know, are students directed in the right way? Do they have the right skills that employers are looking for? Now, these are all questions that, you know, we kind of went through in school, but I think with the pressing skills gap, that's where it's really come to light that we need to have these answers. So what this report is asking is that we get some labor market information. Yeah. What are those, you know, can we get these data sets out so that we can look at them? Where are we finding the holes? Where should we be putting our efforts? How should we be directing students so that, you know, they do have a job to go to, they do have the skills that employers need in the end, and that it's a win-win situation?
Right, but I mean, isn't a lot of it out of your hands, because a lot of it has to do with how kids are set up by their high schools, by their education, as well as by the post-secondary institutions themselves?
Well, that's exactly it, and there is a federal government report that Minister Jason Kenney headed that has come out that's talking about it too. So it is a bit of a switch, and it will require some rethinking. But there's things that we can do now instead of kind of overhauling the entire system that have to do with the labor market information. Can we get the information that employers are asking for? Can we get that to the schools? And what are they doing now that we maybe aren't aware of that we can do it? So instead of kind of flushing everything away, what do we have that we're maybe not using in the best sense?
All right. Well, you know what? I'd love to follow this conversation up. Maybe we can find out more through this study next week.
Yes, and it is on the Chamber of Commerce website as well.
Thank you very much to Sandra Dueck. We've got Roundtable
right after Kaylee.
Business 911 is brought to you by Nexicom Unlimited Internet. We have what it takes.